Lila Rose, right? Catholic, does this whole, speaks about, she's always been very lovely to me, speaks about the pro-life movement and converted to Catholicism and got a story there. I met her through Marissa, just kind of the same people funding both. And it was kind of interesting. Like when I would see Lila kind of jump on the attacking the crisis king or trying to rationalize why we shouldn't say crisis king all the time. And she was like the lone Catholic that was doing that. And I then got super interested in her when she messaged me about Andrew Tate. And she had someone on her show that was Andrew Tate's, one of the accuser's lawyers. And I was like, this has nothing to do with the pro-life movement. What are you doing? I asked her. And she's like, well, and that woman that attacked me and Tucker Carlson, I said, that's weird. Like, that's kind of random. You're supposed to be the pro-life person. And you're talking about, you're talking to Andrew Colvet's, the party to that lawsuit. You're talking to her lawyer. Why on your show? Why are you the first show she would pick? Why doesn't she go on like CNN or Fox News? And I looked, and of course, yeah, you got military all over that background. And I'm going, is anything not military? I'm looking at Barry Weiss.
So this was a segment from a show that Candace was doing this week where she went through a bunch of people in a line and was saying that they all had military connections. And the insinuation, sort of the background on all of this was sort of a negative insinuation. They're negatively connected to the military and somehow they're not to be trusted because of this. And, you know, I just want to say that I was disappointed to see this from Candace because I'm very proud to be married to my husband. Many of you may know that he served in the U.S. military, and I'm very proud of that. And I think military members should be given actually our respect. And I'm very grateful that my husband served. He no longer is in the military, but he did serve, and I'm proud of him. So I was just disappointed to see this insinuation that, you know, bringing him into this very randomly. Again, I don't think I've been in touch with Candace very much, a little bit, and for her to just kind of suddenly randomly do this was very surprising to me, and of course surprising to get those messages. And then another thing that was just a bit odd to me was this insinuation that it's odd for me to talk about anything other than pro-life or abortion specifically. And anyone who watches this show for the last over 2 years knows what we talk about on the show, and certainly pro-life and abortion is absolutely essential. We talk about that a lot, but you'll know that we talk about so many other issues: spirituality, health, faith, politics, so much more. And so it's sad to me when I see these insinuations that are made, not just about myself, but perhaps other people, and a narrative that seems to be suggested when it is so far from reality. So wanted to leave it at that. And I just want to say I love Candace. I wish her the very best. And if she ever wants to talk to me, she is more than welcome to reach out, and I would be very happy to chat with her. So that is what I wanted to say there.
For some reason, this is what she's doing. She's just mentioning people's name, dropping names of people there. And it's not by coincidence. Because Laila Rose was just like, oh no, the next minute my husband is going to be implicated. Because the issue is military, remember? So it's military. So Candace was just like, oh, this girl, she's just about pro-life. Why is she getting into all this? Before you know it, people will be suspecting her. That's why I'm saying, like, oh my gosh, if you have evidence, can you bring it? Can you bring it? And to me, I was like, Laila Rose, oh, like, wait a minute. So now, because Laila Rose's husband happens to be a veteran, that is enough for him to be accused.